Hello and welcome to Security Sunday from sysnetshield.com. My name is Patrick, and I'll be guiding you through the events of the past week in the world of cybersecurity. Apple has released security updates for iOS, iPadOS, macOS, visionOS, and the Safari web browser that address two zero-day vulnerabilities that are being actively exploited. CVE 2024-44308, CVSS score 8.8, vulnerability in JavaScript core that could lead to arbitrary execution of code placed on a web page. CVE 2024-443VSS score 6.1, a cookie management vulnerability in WebKit that could lead to a cross-site scripting (XSS) attack. Apple urges users not to delay updating their systems. Specifically, this is an update to iOS and iPadOS 18.1, macOS Sequoia 15.1.1. Broadcom has warned that attackers are exploiting two vulnerabilities in VMware vCenter server, one of which allows attackers to execute code. TZL security researchers reported an RCE vulnerability tracked as CV 2024-3812 during the Chinese Matrix Cup 2024 hacking competition. The vulnerability is due to a weakness in the vCenter DCE RPC protocol implementation. The second vulnerability in vCenter server, tracked as CVE 2024-38813, allows attackers to escalate privileges to root using a specially crafted network packet. Broadcom recommends that customers apply the latest updates immediately. More than 2,000 Palo Alto Networks devices are estimated to have been compromised in a campaign exploiting newly discovered security vulnerabilities. CVE 2024, CVSS score 9.3, and CVE 2024-9474, CVSS score 6.9, represent a combination of authentication bypass and privilege escalation. This combination of vulnerabilities could allow an attacker to perform configuration modifications and execute arbitrary code. Cloud security company Wiz revealed that the number of exploit attempts increased dramatically after the POC was released on November 19, 2024. Wiz also noted that attackers are exploiting these vulnerabilities to deploy web shells, C2 agents Sliver, and crypto miners. According to Recorded Future, a Russia-linked hacking group is conducting a cyber espionage campaign in Europe and Asia. The company said in its November 21 report that the group, which it tracks as Tag 1 and 10, uses its own malware to compromise government entities, human rights groups, and educational institutions. The researchers identified 62 unique victims that the Tag 1 and 10 group targeted. The campaign, which reportedly began in July 2024, coincides with a CERT UA report linking Tag 110 to the Russian-backed Blue Delta Group, APT28. Thank you for listening to our podcast. If you liked the content, don't forget to subscribe and like so you don't miss any news. I'll look forward to seeing you next Sunday.